Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing a get ready with me and just chatting about some things, what you can expect in the next few weeks on my channel. I have some fun things coming up in June, and I also really wanted to use this eyeshadow palette, so I figured we would just do it in this video. But I got the MAC Unfiltered Nudes palette. This is brand new from them. I bought it a week or two ago, but I haven't used it yet. So I figured we could use it in today's video and just chat a little bit about the next few weeks. If you're new here, my name is Blair. I do all kinds of beauty and makeup content here on YouTube every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I hope you'll subscribe and let's get started. All right, let's go ahead and get started with the makeup. So today I'm going to use the Iconic London primer. This is the Underglow Blurring Primer. I'm going to use kind of a glowier foundation, so I want to use something that has just a little bit of like a blurring quality to it. Although this one, I will say, I don't think does a ton of blurring, but it does kind of just slightly kind of smooth over your skin, which is nice. Okay, I'm going to use some of my Sigma color corrector under my eyes. So one of the things I wanted to talk to you about today is June. So June is actually, or the very end of June is actually my 4-year YouTube anniversary. So I uploaded my first video here in 2019, the end of June, June 30th. So June is my anniversary month, which is very exciting. So I thought it might be fun to upload more frequently in the month of June. So I thought about doing every single day, but I think what makes the most sense and what sounds a little bit more manageable for me is to do Monday through Friday uploads. So a new video Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And I'll have Saturday and Sunday to kind of recuperate and catch up a little bit. So that is what I am thinking about doing. So I have a lot of ideas for videos that I want to do, but if you have anything that you really want to see, let me know in the comments. I asked that a few videos ago and a few of you left some really good ideas. But if you have anything else that you want to see from me, please let me know. So I'm planning on, first of all, I'm going to do a few declutter videos because I realized last year, I want to say I did my declutters in July. So it's been almost a year since I've done any decluttering, and I think it's definitely time to do that. So I'm thinking probably one of the weeks of June, I'm not sure which one yet, will be dedicated to declutter videos. So I'm definitely going to be doing that. But let me know if you have any thoughts or ideas, because I would love to hear them. I'm definitely going to do my everyday makeup drawer towards the beginning of the month, like I always do. But yeah, I have a lot of ideas, but I always like to know what you guys really want to see from me. But I thought that would be kind of a fun thing to do to celebrate 4 years on YouTube. For foundation, I have not used this in such a long time. The Shiseido Synchro Skin Radiant Lifting Foundation. So this one is the shade 210 Birch, which I think right now actually should be a pretty good match for me. And I'm gonna blend this in with an IT Cosmetics number 7 brush today. I'm also thinking about doing, or I have it on my list of things to do, a one and done eyeshadow video, because a few of you have told me that you would like to see that, so that's on my list. I'm gonna do like a summer makeup routine probably, since I think the first day of summer is like June 20th, maybe 21st, somewhere around there. And then at the end of the month, something else exciting should be happening. I'm not gonna say like definitive it's gonna happen at the end of the month, because you never know like what's gonna happen with stuff sometimes. But something it's exciting to me is happening at the end of June. So you'll just have to stay tuned for that. But so definitely make sure you are subscribed so you do not miss out. Wow, I forgot how pretty that foundation is. Wow. Really great coverage too, but yeah, I just haven't used it in a while. I don't know why. I reach for the concealer all the time. I love the Synchro Skin concealer, but I don't reach for the foundation. But oh, such a pretty one. I'm gonna wait and do concealer after bronzer. So we're gonna use the NARS cream bronzer in Laguna 01. So a few of you have asked me about the new NARS blushes, the new like liquid blushes, and if I'm gonna buy them. And yes, I do plan to get at least one of them to try. I just haven't yet because I'm trying to like tone it down a little bit with the new stuff. I still have a few things that I haven't even tried yet that you guys haven't even seen, so I've been trying to tone it down a little bit with the new stuff. But yes, I do plan to get one and try it. I'm also going to be trying the new NARS under eye brightener, the soft matte brightener. So many of you, when that was sneak peeked last week or the week before, I forget which week it was, but so many of you messaged me on Instagram and was like, can you please review this? So yes, I will be reviewing it. I think what I read was that should be out the first week of June, so that should be one of the first videos in June, hopefully. And then today when I'm filming this video, of course, Makeup by Mario announced his new blushes. I think they're called the Soft Pop Blushing Veils, like plumping blushing veils or something like that. Anyway, those were announced today. And I think they're supposed to be like a similar formula to the Skin Enhancer, which I love. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with concealer. We're gonna use Shiseido because we use the foundation. So it seems wrong to not use the concealer. And this is one of my favorite concealers ever, you guys. It is so good. This is one of the ones I took on my Florida trip with me, and it's just really good. I wear the shade 201 Light. Okay, I'm just gonna start kind of blending that in with my foundation brush from It Cosmetics. Also want to, I'm not sure exactly what days specifically, but I want to do hopefully maybe one live a week in June. I don't know, I might do them like every Saturday or maybe every Sunday. I don't know, but make sure you are watching my community tab because that's where I'll announce the days and when I'm going live and all of those things. But I want to do that also because I love going live. It's fun. Okay, I'm gonna blend under my eyes with the 110 from BK Beauty. Okay, for blush, I'm gonna use Rare Beauty in the shade Bliss, which is so pretty. And it's one of the matte colors, so I feel like it'll go well with this because we have a lot of glow going on my face. So I'm just building it up in the Rare Beauty blush brush and tapping it on. Although I will say this particular color from Rare Beauty is, I think it's the lightest color that they make. So this one you don't really have to be super careful with. So I could probably get away with dotting it on, but I just have really been enjoying using the brush with these. Okay, we're gonna do some powder. I'm gonna use the Rare Beauty powder in the shade Light. And I don't always set under my eyes with this concealer, but I don't know, I'm kind of in the mood to do that. Now I'm gonna go in with the powder on this little powder puff and just set under my eyes and kind of down the sides of my nose. Do you see the difference? I actually really like this Rare Beauty powder. I'm going to take a little bit of this Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate Duo in Mood Light, and I'm going to mix a little bit of both shades and just add a little bit of this right at the very top of my cheekbones, just a little. I'm going to fill in my brows now, and then we'll move on to that MAC palette. But yeah, let me know if you think you know what is coming at the end of June. I'm curious if any of you think you know what it is. I've been working on it for a few months, and I've just kind of been trying to figure out when the right time to reveal it, I guess, should be. And I thought that this month, with it being my 4-year anniversary and everything, that this would be a good time. But I'm really excited about it. Okay, let's move on to this really pretty MAC palette. So this is the Connect in Color eyeshadow palette in Unfiltered Nudes. So they came out with a whole group of new palettes. There are a few like this that have 12 shades, and then there are some that have 6 shades. Of course, I went with the neutral one because that's just what I like. But look at this packaging. I absolutely love the packaging on this. It's so pretty. It's like a plastic material, but I love this design. And then the back has the shades and their names. And I believe, yes, it does have a big mirror in it, which is really nice. But as soon as I saw this on Ulta, I knew this, I had to have this. I mean, come on, look at this palette. So you get, let's see, 6 matte shades and 6 shimmer metallic-y shades in here. So I will insert swatches here so you can see all of the colors. But I've been waiting. I really wanted to use this in a video. Okay, so I am actually first gonna go into the light shade in the palette. This one is called Send Neutrals, and looks like just kind of a creamy, like ivory color. But I'm gonna go all over my eye with this, so all the way up to my brow. I don't know if I said it, but I used the Rare Beauty eye primer today. So this will just kind of set everything in place. I've been very into my MAC palette that I made a few videos ago. I used it. It has 6 shades in it, and I've been loving it. But this just spoke to me in a big way when I saw it. I'm gonna use this shade, which is Wedge, which is actually the only shade in this palette that I did also put in my palette that I made with MAC. This one is also in the palette, but it's a really good, kind of a cooler taupey shade. But I'm gonna start this in the outer corner and just bring this over into the crease as well. And I'm using a MAC 217 for this. I actually haven't seen too many people talking about these new MAC palettes. I'm not sure. The only place I've seen them is on the Ulta app. I would assume they're also on the MAC website, but I just haven't really seen anyone talk about them. I'm going to take a little bit of this light gray color up in the corner. This is called Cozy Gray. I'm not sure if all of these shades are permanent shades with MAC. The only one I recognize is Wedge, so I'm not really sure. I'm actually going to take that gray shade and I'm just going to kind of concentrate it right where I feel the actual crease of my eye. So I'm not really bringing it up or anything. I'm just kind of focusing it right here. I like to do this sometimes with cooler gray shades like this because I feel like it kind of defines your crease a little bit more, especially if you have hooded eyes. I feel like doing this can kind of, I don't know, I feel like it kind of separates your lid from like a transition shade that you bring way up here. I think I'm going to take a little bit of this shade. So it kind of looks like a gray taupe, but it's a metallic. It's not matte, but it doesn't look super shimmery either. This one is called, is this Satin Taupe? Yeah, Satin Taupe I feel like is a MAC shade in their permanent line. I could be wrong about that, but I feel like it is. I'm using just a little shader brush to kind of tap that from the center out. Yeah, that color is really pretty. Okay, now I'm taking that first brush we use. This is the 201 from BK Beauty, and I'm just gonna kind of go around and blend just to kind of mesh everything together, make sure it's really seamless looking. Okay, now I really want to try this shade right here. So this one is called Internet Star. Kind of looks like a rose gold shimmer. So I'm going to use that same brush and just flip it to the other side. And I'm going to apply this kind of where we didn't apply that taupey color. Right there. I'm actually going to try it with my finger and see. You get a little bit more of a pop. So you get a little bit more of that shine with your finger. I'm just like putting everything on now. I'm going to take a little bit of this silvery color called Les Artistes. Les Artistes, Les Artistes. Take a little bit of that and kind of pop it right in the center. I really had no plan for this look at all. I just kind of wanted to test this palette. So these colors are all blending really, really nicely. Okay, I'm gonna take Wedge again, and I'm gonna use a small 210 brush from BK Beauty and add this just really lightly to my bottom lash line. Last thing I'm gonna do is take the dark brown in here. This one is called Sonic Chocolate, and I'm gonna use that to make a little shadow wing. So I'm just kind of lining my eyes with this, and then I'll use it to make a little bit of a wing. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit of Makeup by Mario eyeliner in the Perfect Brown to my waterline. And now I'll just curl my lashes. For mascara, we're gonna use the Jones Road mascara today. I think black probably goes better with this eye look, so we'll use black mascara today. Typically, I like brown the best, but this one from Bobbi Brown is really good. It can get a little bit clumpy, so that's the only thing. I wish, though, they would make it in brown. But, I mean, it adds length and volume, like, almost instantly. For the lips, I'm just going to use this Essence lip liner. This is the 8 Hour Comfort Matte Lip Liner in Rosy Nude. Still convinced this is one of my absolute favorite lip liners ever. Okay, and then on top of that, I'm thinking I might just do this, the YSL Volupte Shine Lipstick in the shade 44. And let's see, I kind of want to add a little bit more of that Tom Ford. I don't know why. I'm just kind of in the mood to use this. So I'm going to mix the two shades and just add a little bit more of this right here. All right, you guys, that is going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed just hanging out, getting ready with me, doing our makeup. This is like my favorite kind of video to film. This MAC palette, this is so nice, you guys. Have you tried this new palette? I don't think this has been out for very long, but I love how you kind of get two different like ways of looking at this palette. So you have these 6 shades, which could lean warmer, and then these 6 here that lean cooler. Today I obviously use mostly cool tones, but I love that you do get these warmer colors right here, this matte kind of yellowy brown, and then this golden metallic. But the formula on this is really nice. They're very buttery, almost that satin formula again that I love. Even the mattes are not like a flat matte. They have a little bit of like a finish to them. Not anything glittery or super sparkly, but just very smooth, buttery. I like it. All of these applied really well. I'll make sure when I edit this video, I'll insert swatches of all the colors so you can see them, but not that you need another eyeshadow palette. I certainly did not need one, but I'm really happy that I got this. This was one of those palettes that when I saw it, I knew I wanted it like immediately. And that doesn't happen to me that often with eyeshadow palettes, but that was one that it did, so I knew I wanted to pick it up and try it out. But I really like this eye look even. This is a little bit more than I would normally do on like an everyday basis. And I don't always go for the cooler tones, but I love them when I do. So I'm really happy with that palette. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you're excited for June and more content and a fun surprise that is coming soon. I hope you're excited, but make sure to let me know your video requests in the comments if you have them, and I will list and link everything I used today below for you as always. They are affiliate links, so I do make a commission if you do shop through them, so thank you so much if you do choose to do that. Make sure to subscribe if you have not already, and follow me on Instagram at simply.blair and TikTok simply.blair1. And I will see you next time. Remember, simply be you. Bye.